Okay, so boom, you want to start a podcast. The very first thing you need to do is go to anchor.fm and download the Anchor app. Anchor gives you everything you need in one place for free 99. You can record from a computer or you can record directly from your phone, and it sounds amazing recording from your phone. Anchor is equipped with creation tools that allow you to edit your audio and even add sound effects. They will distribute your podcast on many platforms such as like Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts. Best of all, you can monetize. Just as I'm recording this here sponsorship, you can do the exact same thing. And you can get a couple of coins every time someone listens to your podcast. So how cool is that? So go to anchor.fm or go to your favorite app store, download the Anchor app, and get started today. I can't wait to hear your podcast.
She do what she wanna do. She do what she wanna do. Ooh. She do what she wanna do.
She do what she wanna do. Lower to the grave, tell you like it is to your face. She don't play. Every chick down for it all, know that she a boss. No competition, no loss. From the Midwest to the A, Autumn got you tuning in, no delay. Ooh, get you right every time. Keep you laughing on a dime. Tell you truth, no lies, so you can live your best life. Cover all topics, no limits. Got something for your mama and your children, no holding back. No gimmicks, coming on strong, get straight to business. Oh yeah.
Do what she wanna do.
Live life, live life.
She do what she wanna do.
Live life, live life, live
Do
life.
what she wanna do.
Live life, live life,
She
live
do what
life.
she wanna do.
Live life, live life, live life. Live life, live life.
Hey, it's your girl Autumn, and I welcome you back to the Lit Life Podcast, where I encourage you to live your life autonomously. So, guys, I feel like a newbie right now at this moment. I feel like I haven't been on this mic in forever. So I didn't record a episode last week, but it just seems like I haven't been on the mic in like months, and I don't know why, but I guess that kind of aligns with my life because everything that I've been wanting to do and then I like start back doing after I had stopped doing seemed like I'm not picking right up where I left off. So I guess it makes sense. But anyways, yeah, I haven't been here for a while. I was talking about it on Twitter, like, you know, it's hard enough being a solo podcaster, right? It's hard enough having to, you know, committing to record an episode every, you know, whatever your frequency is, and making sure that you get it out on time, and making sure that, you know how to work certain equipment and use certain software programs, and, you know, whatever streaming services or website services you're paying for by yourself out your pocket. So all of that is already hard enough. But when you can't come up with any type of content outside of major things that are going on in the world, it's frustrating. It's so frustrating. Like, I really wanted to go this entire episode and not mention what's going on. I think I'm going to try to do it. I don't know how well I'm going to get through it, but because everything is revolving around this issue. But that's why I didn't record last week. I don't know. I guess I've listened to enough podcasts that have talked about what's going on, and, you know, I don't mind listening to other people talk about it. I just didn't feel like it. So that's that on that. And today this episode is actually about to be extremely, extremely random.
It is 1:49 a.m. in the morning. For some reason, I am wide awake. And it's not like I don't think I slept a full like 6 or 7 hours last night. So why am I up? And I had to think, I was like, did I drink some coffee or something? No, I think I had I did have 2 cups of coffee today, and I typically don't do that, but I had 2 cups of coffee, but the last cup was at like 1:30, 2 o'clock. So I'm usually good as long as I don't drink any coffee like after 5. So I don't think that's what did it. And it's not like I have a whole lot on my mind or anything. Maybe it's maybe it's something underlying, some stuff that's been going on. So I don't know. Maybe I do, but that's neither here nor there because I'm wide awake. And I was like, you know what? I had an idea for a show that I did not write down when I, thought about the idea. So I don't know if it's going to end up completely being that idea, but I'm just going to go ahead and roll with it and just let it be very random. But first, I'm going to the Shut the Fuck Up Award. Shut the fuck up. God damn, nigga. And now that I think about my Shut the Fuck Up Award, it has to do with that whole situation that's going on. But let me see if I can get to it. My Shut the Fuck Up Award this week goes to people who always have some stupid shit to say. I'm just tired. Like, I'm just tired. Okay? I live in the Atlanta, Georgia area. I am from Toledo, Ohio. So by plane, that's about 2 hours. By car, it's about 11 hours. Okay. Somebody suggested that I go home during this thing that's going on right now in the world. So I should let's just say I could go the airport route, but let's just say, and I'm gonna have to talk about it. Let's just say I got in my car and drove home to Toledo, Ohio. I'm going to stop at the gas station, and I'm probably going to go inside the gas station to grab some things before I hit the road, right? I'm going to stop for gas twice. So more than likely I'm going to have to use the bathroom, whatever have you. I'm going to have to go inside of the actual gas station, come out, blase play. So I just picked up, I sanitize, wash my hands, try not to touch my face, whatever the odds of that is, because I touch my face all day. And then, I get off of the expressway in Toledo and go straight to my mother's house. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Like, why would I pick up all these germs and all this bullshit in the air? As bad as I want to see my mom right now, as super fucking bad as I want to see my mother right now, I wouldn't dare go see her right now. Like, I'm too afraid that I'm going to bring her this virus. Like, I don't even want nobody over there. And she has to have people to, you know, like my sister or whatever, to go to her house to help with her and my uncle. So like, but I not even just for me. Not because I'm afraid that I'm going to get it, but because I'm afraid that I'm going to get it and give it to somebody that's not going to survive it. So I don't say stupid shit. I just don't understand why people have to just say the dumbest shit. I don't know. So anyway, that's my shut the fuck up. So I was gonna come here, and I had some other stuff to say. Of course, I don't remember now, but I originally planned, when I tweeted out yesterday, and I said I had an idea for a topic. It was originally going to be the top 5 things to do. No, the top 5 things not to do when you're high. So the thing is, I don't know if I have 5 things. And I thought it would be cool, you know, a cool little something, you know, with 420 or whatever coming up. But I don't think I have like 5 things. But the reason I came up with it is because of some real super high shit that I did. Like, I mean, it was like a series of events, y'all. Like, hold on, I gotta get a sip of water. Okay, sorry. So where do I start? Maybe for about 3 weeks now, I guess it's been about 3 weeks. I have finally decided that I was going to upgrade my phone. So I currently have a Samsung Galaxy 9, and I was going to upgrade to the Samsung Galaxy 20. That's the one that just came out, like, I don't know, a month ago, 6 weeks ago, something like that. So I finally decided, I'm like, all right, I'm going to go on and get it. You know, it is what it is. So I went into the store. Just had to be a few weeks ago. I went into the store just to look at it. You know what I mean? You know how you do, and you already know it ain't really gonna be no different than the shit you already got, but you know, whatever. I guess sometimes when it's always hard for me to make decisions to purchase things that are expensive. And I don't know how to really explain that, but like, I would literally wreck my brain for days and days and days before I decide yay or nay to buy. Not even just expensive things. Like, I've been talking about an espresso machine for like months, and now I figured out how I can make my own latte without no espresso machine. So, you know, I guess it was a good thing that I was indecisive about it, but that was only like $35. But I just be indecisive about stuff like that. So I went into the store, looked at the phone. I'm like, okay, all right, whatever, it is what it is. And then decided finally I was gonna order it. So I'm getting on Verizon's website, or their app. And the app, I mean, like, probably for the last couple of months, this app has literally been trash. And so I tried to order the phone on the app, and it just wasn't working. And I had told my friend, like, bruh, like, I don't know what's wrong with Verizon's app. And she was like, oh my God, it's trash. It's been acting real trash. And I'm like, all right. I said, so I'll try to order the phone like tomorrow when I get on the computer. Because of course, by that time, it's like I'm in the bed and I'm like beyond blowed and trying to order a phone. Okay. Coming back to the things that we shouldn't do while we're high. Okay. So I the next day, I got on my laptop. It was like in the evening. I feel like it was like a Saturday. And I was talking to my friend again. Like, we're texting and I'm telling her, like, man, I'm about to order the phone again. So I ordered it, and then it kept saying, like, on the website, like, we can't process this order right now. And I'm like, oh my God, like, why is this not working? But then I got an email that said I had ordered the phone. So I'm like, all right, I ordered it. It'll be here in a couple of days. So then I'm like looking for, like, you get on Amazon, you're looking for a case. And by this time, like, the situation, the Rona, it's didn't hit. So, Amazon is saying, you're not going to get your stuff in a day or 2 days. It may be 10 days, whatever, what have you. So I'm spending hours upon hours because I can't really focus in the first place. But I feel a sense of urgency to order a case for this phone, So I finally found one, literally after probably about an hour and a half of laying in bed, scrolling on the phone, high as hell. And I ordered it. And then right when I ordered it, something told me, how it'll send you, I got it off of eBay. And it'll send you an email saying, this is your order. And something told me to look at the email. So I look at the email and I'm like, oh my God, I ordered the wrong size cover. Right? I'm like, okay, let me, get the refund, whatever, what have you. So I did that. And then, like maybe, I don't know, the next day or so, I decide to try to order, look for another case again. So here I am, y'all. Hi again. I don't know why I don't know why I think to do these things like after the fact. You know what I'm saying? Like, why didn't I decide to get on a computer or on my phone to spend money before I picked up this Gorilla Glue? Like, it's not logical. Like, I don't know why I did that, but I get on there, order another case, and when I get the confirmation, it says that the case is not going to be here until like the end of May or something. But then it said it shipped. So I waited like a day or two, and I contacted the seller, and the seller's like, well, the case is being shipped from England. I'm like, oh no, I'm not doing this. So I canceled that. And the next day, I ordered another case. Okay. You already know what it is already. I ordered another case. It's so cute, right? The phone I had already had all this time has gone by. I already have the phone. Okay. So I got the phone like on a Wednesday. I opened the phone up. I'm like, oh man, this phone kind of big. Like, dang man, like whatever. I just didn't even feel like dealing with it. Like, you got to switch all your shit over. And then I didn't have the case. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, if I decide to go running or, even just out the house, like I'm afraid I'm going to drop this phone. Like I need a case. So, I just put it back in the box. I put the phone back in the box. And then, I didn't I waited days and days. And then on Saturday, I decided to go ahead and switch everything over. Like I was like, all right, let me just, let me start playing around with this phone. Cause even when you do use the little tools or whatever to switch everything over and it, everything loads, all of your apps and stuff, the majority of your apps go over, but you still have to like sign into these apps. You have to, customize them, and you got to figure out how you want your shit to look. You know how you do when you get a new phone. And then I don't know about y'all, but at this point in time in my life, I just be not necessarily frustrated, but I just be over it. Like, come on, I need this to be like it was on the last phone already. But so anyways, I'm going through all that on Saturday. And I had ordered the phone, the case on Friday or something. Yeah, like Friday. And they said I wasn't even going to get it until Tuesday, but I ended up getting it on Sunday. I'm like, oh shit, I got my case. Y'all, I pulled the case out. It's so cute. It's like sparkly gold. It is just like the cutest case. It's very simple, you know. Pull the case out. I'm trying to put it on the phone. I'm like, why is this case so small? Like, this is not adding up. Like, I'm looking at the packaging on the case and it says Galaxy S20. Okay. You know, Samsung Galaxy S20. That's what I got. Like, why does it not fit? Like, and then I just sat there for a minute. I'm like, no. Like, I kept saying to myself, why is this phone so damn big? Like, why is it so big? When I went into the store, I don't remember the phone being this damn big. Like, it's big like a damn tablet or something. Like, I don't know how I would have felt about getting this big old phone. But again, I'm not really, like, I'm paying attention, but I'm like, I'm thinking to myself, well, I must have said I was gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, y'all, but I'm sitting there and I'm like, something tells me to go on Verizon's website. And I get the phone. I'm like, let me go to the settings, because something is telling me that I ordered the wrong phone. I go to the settings. This shit says Samsung Galaxy S20 Plus. And I'm like, I know good and damn well I didn't order no plus. Like, I wouldn't have. All I ever want is the basic version of the phone. Like, the only time I would order up is if, you know, it's like more storage or something. Because with this phone, I got the one that was like 512 gigabytes or whatever. Like, but I wouldn't have gotten a plus. So I'm like, let me go to the website. And there's two S20s on their website, which I always thought that there were only two as well. Well, Verizon has the S20 Plus and the S20 Ultra. They don't even have the regular one. Like, there is no regular S20. So the whole time I'm not paying attention that it's a plus. Like, I'm thinking it was just the two versions of the damn phone. So, you know, I'm getting the cheapest one. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting a regular schmegular version of the phone. And in all actuality, I done got the middle phone. Y'all. So I had to order another case. And I'm sitting here thinking, like, and I'm trying to explain this to my friends, and nobody is understanding. Like, they like, well, bitch, how did you order the wrong phone? Like, I don't understand exactly how you ordered the wrong phone. And I'm like, because I'm looking at the two phones that I want on the damn screen on the website, and there's two there. I got the cheaper one. That's how, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but if there had been three listed, I would have got the cheapest one out of the three, which would have been the regular, which is what the fuck I thought I had in the first place. Like, I just do not remember seeing anything about a plus. Okay. I think it's coming to me now, y'all. I think I just figured it out. Because I do remember it saying plus. but I thought that it was saying Samsung Galaxy S20 plus 5G. I didn't think it was saying S20 plus and 5G. I thought it was just saying plus. Again, this was supposed to be an episode about top 5 things that you are not supposed to do while you're high. And that's really the one that I have. Like, I am no longer allowed, and this is just a rule that I've given myself. I am no longer allowed to online shop after I've done that. Like, I cannot. I'm really sick and tired of myself right now. After sitting here just figuring that out, like, y'all, it's been wild. It's been a wild last couple of weeks. Like, again, here I go. You can't even help but to talk about it. Like, this virus has gotten, like, people are losing their minds, literally. People are committing suicide. Like, and then there's people that are just out. Like, I drove through, like, the little downtown area, Smyrna, Georgia, and there's, like, this little strip that has like, little pubs, restaurants, where my coffee shop is. And I just, I always cut down the little side street because it's just easier to get to my house that way. And that whole strip was full of people. We're supposed to be social distancing, but and they had, like, the yellow tape that was taping off, like, little places to sit, but because it's like state property, because I guess the state parks are closed, or the city parks are closed or whatever, and I guess that's part of, like, quote unquote, the parks. But it didn't matter. I mean, there's groups of people out, drinking at the little winery over there. Like, I don't know, y'all. Initially I was like, I'm not worried about it because I'm not gonna, if I get it, I'll beat it. And that's just what that was. Like, remember when them flights a few weeks ago, when all the flights dropped, you could I could literally get a flight to Philadelphia right now for $39 round trip. So, everybody was thinking about buying up the flights and stuff, but it's just like, I really had to sit and think about the risk and the amount of people that I'll come in contact with just to get to wherever I want to get to have a good time, to pass on whatever germs I've picked up. Because in all reality, guys, like, unless you have one of those, like, N95 masks and a freaking bodysuit on, if you're out, you are prone to get the shit. Like, if you're out and you're anywhere near somebody that has it, it's almost like undeniable that you're going to get it. So I just don't want to take those like, not for me, but just for anybody that I might come in contact with. Like, I already work from home. Like, I have been working from home for over 2 years, and it's cool or whatever. But, you know, after work, that's when I would leave the house. Like, you know, if people would be on their way home from work, I would be leaving the house to do whatever it is I want to do. Go to happy hour, go get something to eat, you know, go to the Juicy Crab or, you know, whatever, coffee shop, whatever. That's how I always got my social interaction. Like, you know, it's like a whole nother level for me because I live alone. You know what I'm saying? So just that's what's getting me down, or what has gotten me down about the whole ordeal. Like, I totally get the whole social distancing and making sure that we're, you know, just practicing safe measures at a time like this. I get it, but it is like really tough, y'all. Here I go, I'm about to talk about how trash I've been. Y'all know that y'all probably tired of hearing about it too, but y'all know that I've been, you know, on this whole like weight loss journey for like my whole life, right? Like past 20 years of my life, literally. And I had gotten to a point where I was on a very, 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 very strict diet. I didn't even call it a diet. It was a lifestyle change. But during that lifestyle change, when it came to food, I deprived myself of many, many, many things. And it was for a good reason, because it's like, I already know, you know, you already know, it's like, it's all like crack. It's like you take one hit, you're going to need another hit, you're going to need another hit, and it's going to need to be better than that. So I was afraid to start back, like, you know, even to have like a piece of cake every once in a while, or to have a pancake, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was afraid. And again, it was for good reasons, because of course, so now I've done that, and now I don't want to let any of the shit go. So now when I'm snacking, or, you know, like instead of getting the healthier snack or whatever, I'm going to just say, oh, well, you know, let me just get this piece of cake because, you know, it's just one piece of cake. Well, that progressed to, I'm gonna make these brownies. I have not made brownies. I have not baked anything for myself. Like, I made a peach cobbler for a friend for their birthday a few weeks ago. But aside from that, like sweet wise, I have not baked myself anything like cake or brownies. Okay, no, I did bake some cookies for Christmas time, but literally in like a few years. Like, that was the only thing that I baked myself in about 2.5 years. So for me to, also, let me tell y'all what else I did. Also, when I was at the grocery store last time, I picked up a box of pancake mix. So as much as I love pancakes, y'all know how I feel about pancakes. Again, that's another thing I hadn't had in my house for 2.5 years. Because it was like, okay, it's very easy for me to get up and just make myself a pancake, you know, instead of like, if I want one that bad, to just go to IHOP or Cracker Barrel or whatever, you know what I'm saying? If I get up to go and do that, then I must have really wanted it, and that's that on that. And I'm not going to do that all the time, but I can literally make a pancake every day. Y'all get what I'm saying? So yeah, last time I was at the store, I got, and neither, and fix both of them. You know what I'm saying? None of them taste as good as I really wanted it to taste. So these are the things that I'm dealing with during quarantine. these are the things. So even in trying, so I don't know, what do I have, like 6 or 7 miles left to get by next Monday to end the challenge, the Running for My Life Spring 20 Challenge. Which I've been trash about that as well. Yes, I'm gonna get my miles, but I'm not gonna. I have not been doing, because I said I was gonna do 2 additional workouts outside of running per week. I have not been doing that, but I will get my miles. Where was I going with that? Oh, that's what I was basically saying. Like, I have not been as consistent with that, because so I started back running. Okay, so a few months ago, for those of you who kind of follow me in my running and all that stuff, I posted that I ran 5 miles. It was either 5 or 6 miles. Did it with ease. I mean, like it was like one of the first warm days of the year. And I was like, oh, I'm going to go take advantage of this. And I went on out, and I don't remember struggling during that run at all. And then maybe a few weeks later, I went out and ran again. It was about 4 miles that time. And then maybe about a month went by, maybe. And I went out to start back running again, because it started warming up, and I ran 3 miles, but it was, like, the whole run kicked my ass. The entire run kicked my ass. And then a few days after that, maybe 4 days, I'm like, I'm gonna go out, try it again, and I couldn't even run a mile without stopping. And that's how it's been. Like, it's been about 2.5 weeks or 3 weeks. Like, for the majority of this challenge, I have not been able to consistently run like my normal 3 miles. Like, I get, on average, I run 3 miles, and I have not been able to do it. And I'm trying to. It's discouraging. It is discouraging, y'all. Like, it's downright, like, I literally have broken down in tears, because I hate to stop, because it's always hard to start back running. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I stop, I'll be like, you know what, fucking, I'm gonna just walk the rest of the way. But I always feel so bad about doing it, because I feel like I didn't push myself hard enough. And I know I'm like my worst critic, and I really be beating myself up, but like, I just feel like it ain't no damn excuse. Like, there's no reason. So I started doing some research, and I guess it's the thing, if you're like, I'm still kind of considered a beginner when it comes to running, because I've really only been running about a year consistently. And then, like, after that year, it was like 2 or 3 months that I didn't run at all. And then I picked back up on it, but in the research that I did, it said that, the reaction is normal. And then I have to take into consideration, like, it's springtime and it's pollen and all that. And guys, guess what? I really don't want to hear none of that shit. Like, I really don't want to hear. I don't want to hear that I have to recondition my lungs again. Like, I don't want to hear that my legs have to get used to the shock that they get from the pavement. I literally feel like I'm starting all the way over again, and it's so hard now for me to go outside and run, whereas before it was just so easy. Like, before it got cold, it was nothing for me to just step outside the door and go running with ease. I mean, that first, like I say all the time, that first half a mile, always kicked my butt, but I could run 7 miles. Like, I've run 7 miles before. Like, it was nothing. I almost died at the end, but I did not. I saw the light and came back. So I've been struggling, y'all. Like, I have literally been on the struggle bus, and I really didn't want to bring it to the podcast. And I'm just, I don't know, I think I kind of talked about this before. I'm the same way, even with my friends and stuff. Like, I don't be wanting to, like, I never want to bring any type of bad energy anywhere. And not that it's necessarily bad energy, but, like, I don't want to be, I just don't want to have, I don't be want to have pity parties and, the whole woe is me and all this, that, and the other. But, sometimes I do need to talk. Like, I don't think I ended up, telling the whole story, but I've literally been eating my emotions. Like, I have been just eating again. Like, I cooked a pan of brownies. I didn't eat the whole pan. I didn't even eat half the pan. And I ate what I wanted to eat, and then I threw that shit in the garbage. Same with what else did I have? I don't know, whatever else. It was something else that I had to throw away. I was, the pancakes. I'm like, okay, I need to be done with that. I was over here making funnel cakes. I was over here doing the absolute most. And then get on the scale and wonder why, not wonder why, but be mad at myself. So it's been a damn struggle. Like, oh my God, I was so ready to get out of this house. And I don't even think when outside open up back up again like that, I'm gonna run right out and be out there. But this is something else. This is really, really something else. So what else? So my 1 year podcast anniversary is coming up in a couple of weeks. And I think I'm going to put something out, asking for maybe like small, audio clips, maybe like up to 60 seconds, or I don't know, maybe up to 2 minutes, something like that. Just asking people what their, maybe like what your favorite episode was, or, if the Lit Life podcast has touched you in any way, shape, or form, or, I don't know, maybe you just want to give me a shout out and say congratulations or whatever for hanging in there for a year. But I think I want to do that and have those clips, incorporate those clips with the anniversary episode. So when you guys hear this, hopefully I'll have something out by then. I need to write that down. Hopefully I'll have like a graphic or something out by then, and I'll start getting submissions. But I'm kind of excited about that. Like, it's about to be a whole year. Like, who would have known I would have been spending my money on podcast stuff? Like, oh well. So yeah, do that. And what else did I want to tell you guys? I don't know. I think that's it. So you got my extra trash, one of the things that you need to not do after you smoked the real good weed. And you got my trash quarantine tales over here, and how me and PJ, the cat, is just in the house just looking at each other. And I think that's really all I got. Look at that, under 45 minutes. So this episode will air before 420. So guys, just be mindful. I know, y'all like the good weed just like I like the good weed. And I know it's a whole bunch of people out there that be like, 420, just another day to me. I smoke every day. All right, niggas, like, shut the fuck up. It goes to you, because there's some people that just still just like to they just like to celebrate. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you don't even know the real story of 420. So what? Nobody cares. Like, The people know that they gonna smoke on 420, and that's all that they know. So just let them people be. Lead them people be. Okay. But what I was saying before I went off on my rant was, y'all just be safe, be mindful. Please, please, please keep in your head that we have a pandemic going on, and we really don't need a whole bunch. We don't need no parties, y'all. We don't, like, I don't care how much, like, I'm thinking about setting up I don't know, Zoom or, whatever, some sort of little situation, little smoke sesh or something on 420. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's no point in us. I know it's a lot different when you're by yourself. I know, but y'all, we in hard times. We just got to do what the hell we got to do. I just want y'all to be safe. Please stay y'all asses in the house. Stay in the house. If you don't have to go to work, or if you don't have to go to the grocery store, stay your ass in the house, like, or in the front yard or the backyard or something. And if you're in the house and you're in danger or whatever, please, like, I don't know, just, hit me up on @Autumn the Aries on Twitter or anywhere, and just ask for, I don't know, a cup of coffee or something like that. Like, say you need some cream for your coffee or something. I see how we can get you out of this damn whatever situation you're in. Regardless to all of that, I just need all of y'all to stay at home. That's all. Now I'm gonna stop rambling. It's 2:30 in the morning, and I'm still wide awake, but I'm gonna go here and try to take myself to bed. So I appreciate you guys listening. And shout out to everybody, and I hope y'all still holding it down. And until you guys hear me again, peace.